Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. This is T Heart Books, and we just talk about books, all things books, and all things books. Y'all, I read 5 books in the month of April. Let's chat. So in April, I decided to do a 24-hour reading challenge, and I'll link that video down below. But we did a 24-hour reading challenge, and I was able to get 5 books in because of that challenge. Normally I read like a book a week, but we were able to get an extra one in because of the challenge. And I also did a number generator, choose how many books that I read. And so I was able to get quite a few pages done because I was doing those challenges, and I thought they were super fun. And so let's talk about the books that I read in April. The first book that I want to talk about is, I won't go in order because I can't remember how I did it, but I started the month finishing The Love Lyric by Kristina Forrest. This is the 3rd book in the Green Sisters series, and I really did like it. I thought this was super cute. This was Iris' story, and if you've read book 1 and 2, then you know Iris is the oldest sister in this family. And I thought, so Iris is a single mother, and she meets this singer who is he works with her sister, and he's in in book 2, and it's kind of like, it's a love story and coming of age too. And I like the book, I like the story. I gave this 3 stars. I think I rated the other 2 books a little bit higher, but I did thought the writing is good. I like Kristina Forrest. I like her writing. For me, I think this one told a little bit more kind of backstory, a little back history. Focus on that a little bit, especially with Angel's growing up and things like that. But I thought it was super cute. I gave it 3 stars. I don't think I gave it more than that, but on Goodreads you can only do like 3. But I think on Fable I might have gave this like almost 4 stars, like 3.75. So if you like family, sisterhood, finding love, finding yourself, finding purpose, here's one for you. Super cute. I liked it. Yeah, so 3 stars for The Love Lyric by Kristina Forrest. Now, this one, I really like this book. I think this book gave me my first 5-star book of the new year. Even if it's not my first, it's probably my second. But The American Queen. This is a historical fantasy book. Not historical fiction, sorry. This is historical fiction, and I am not a historical fiction girly, but The Nightingale got me there. The Nightingale got me there, and then I saw this on, I think we talked about this in a vlog. I'll link it below. But the cover, for one thing, look, let me put it right here. Look at that. So cute. The cover was so cute. This story is based on true events, and it is about a couple who, after the slavery had been ended, and they left their the plantation and went and started to go north, and ended up in like South Carolina, North Carolina borders is where they ended up. And they built a kingdom, and they called it the Happy Land. And it had hard parts, but it also showed some goodness, like people are kind, and coming out of slavery and what was such a hard thing, and trying to build a life for yourself and for other people, 5 stars. 5 stars for me. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed this book. So much so, I think I bought 2 more. I bought 2 more books by Vanessa Miller, and one is The Filling Station, and I think I got another. I can't remember the other book I got, but I'll find it and I'll look it up. But I love it. I absolutely love this book. I thought it was super good. It was based on a true story, like I said, and the dialogue was good. I like the Christian aspect of it too, and how they held on to their faith during a very hard time of life. So love that. Pick that up. Okay, now let's see what else we want to talk about. Let's talk about Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Yeah, so I read this and finished it during that 24-hour reading challenge that I talked about. And this is my first book by her. Haven't really heard, well, I saw it, but hadn't seen a lot of people talk about it. I gave this 3 stars. The only thing with this that it should probably could have been a 4-star, because I did like it. It was a lot of world building, which should be, I think, for fantasy. However, the names in this book, I couldn't pronounce the names, and it was like multiple stories and multiple happenings that it was hard for me to connect the pieces, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick up. I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue with fantasy, for one, and 2, whether I was going to get the second book. But I did get the second book. It's in a book haul that I got. Okay. Anyway, I did get the second one because I did enjoy Emily Wilde's character in this book. She reminded me so much of 2 characters, Eleanor Elephant and the maid. The characters in there, they're very peculiar, very matter-of-fact, very smart, and I just thoroughly enjoyed this. But the male character in here balanced her out so much, and I really liked it, so I gave it 3 stars. Pick this up. Let me know if you... Okay, so the next book I want to talk about is Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. Y'all, this book tore me hard book to read. When I was reading this in the vlog, all I could say when I talked about it was how hard it was. It dealt with some very hard subject matters. It's a YA mystery, but the subjects in this book was very hard, and it was hard to read, but it was really good. It's like those things need to be talked about, but it was still... The way that Tiffany wrote this book was just really good. I gave it 4 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a hard book, but it was still a necessary book, because these things happen, and it's like things that you just really need to like educate ourselves about. And also, but I still like the entertainment factor of it. I thought it was written very well. 4 stars. 4 stars for this. Okay, now the last book that I read for April, Say You Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I was waiting for this book to come out. I love Abby. I love her writing. This book too gave some hard moments. I gave this book 4 stars. There were some hard moments in there. It wasn't like the norm. All of Abby's books have some type of issue, right? There's some type of issue going on. However, this one focused on a illness. It was focused on dementia. It's focused on some loss, family loss, family drama dynamics where the MMC was estranged from his family, but yet they were finding love, and they were trying to balance that long distance romance. But I think her writing is good. It has some ha-ha moments. At the end, it wrapped up as a cute little bow, and I thought it was super good. I really like Abby's books. I'm an Abby Jimenez fan. I gave it 4 stars. 4 stars. Look, I'm trying to make sure I did. Yes, I gave it 4 stars. Super cute book, and I thought it was all good. So that is my books that I read in April, y'all. I had a good month. April was a very good month for me for reading and buying books. But I really thought I'd read some really good books in April. Let me know what y'all read, y'all. Yeah, let me know what you read. Let me know how your April went. All the good things. So thank you guys for watching the videos. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you a part of the Book Pals. Want to grow this channel, grow this community. So let's chat in the comments and tell me, what do y'all read in April? Have you read any of these books? Have you gone book shopping? Are you on a book buying ban? All the things. Let's chat about it. All right, guys, until next time, be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else, and read you some good books.